Hello. Hi. Pleasure seeing you all here. So, are we starting? Yeah. Okay. So, my name is Maria Mrutsishvili, and I'm founder and CEO of Smart Cloud Banking for SMEs. So, what is Smart Cloud Banking and why we created this? There is a problem behind the banking as we know now, especially focused on SME. There's an outdated core banking systems and technology, low scalability due to the hardware issues and costs, very long SME banking product digitalization as we know it, and digital engagement of the SME is really hard and costly, as well as most of the processes are done manually. So these are the main problems behind. That's why we created this solution for branchless and effortless cloud-based SME lending. The platform is comprised of 4 main directions. So first direction is online origination, first model, for very quick SME onboarding. Second is algorithm-based scoring and underwriting, proprietary algorithm that we created. Third is the smart cloud loan management system for all the automated ledger technology. And then the fourth one is the data analytics dashboard that will give to financial institutions the real-time data management platform. So these are the 4. So now our solutions KPIs, why it's good for SME lending itself. Because it diminishes the cost of operation by 40 to 45%. It gives the opportunity for the financial institutions, lenders, to make all the online processes. 90% of the processes can become online, and they can access more SME markets 20 times faster. And the platform itself is the lending as a service. So this is the last model. LAAS. So business model of LAS, or the Smart Cloud SME lending, is 1-year optional subscription. Then we have 4 integrated models. The good part is that they can choose between the models that I mentioned before. And then the pricing starts at $2,000 per month and depends on the models chosen. So target clients are the banks, microfinance institutions, as well as non-bank other lenders. So then we move, and this is for the financial lending institutions who want to tap in a huge market of SME credit gap, which is, as you can see from the slide, estimated at 1.6 trillion SME credit gap. And we are now heading to Kazakhstan, Baltics, and Chile. This is our optimal market that we have chosen. Our main competitors, as you can see, are big cloud-based lending platforms, but they don't have the niche that we have chosen, and they don't have the competitive advantage that we are providing with. So this is the algorithm-based scoring for SMEs. These are the open API ecosystem through which they can have QR payments for SMEs. They can offer QR payments, POS for small merchants, financial chatbot for SMEs, and also additionally Face ID recognition. This is the roadmap, how we started, where we are. We have pitched in many different places. We have exhibited. We have done the market product fit. We have got the first client, microfinance institution. We became cash flow positive. Now we are in C-Star's growth accelerator. We have been valued at 3.3 million USD. And now we are in Kazakhstan and registering in Astana International Financial Center so that we start testing the sandbox with 12 banks there. And next step is getting the fintech license through Invest Lithuania and moving forward, especially now when there is a huge hype of the PSD2 directive. Use of funds, mainly the funds that we request will go on the technology upgrade on the AVS or Amazon Web Service, online demo and API developments, and platform AI enhancement. That's like to make it quick, and then I will be open to get the questions from you. So this is the team behind. It's very important to mention that this team worked on QuickCash, or the scoring algorithm platform, together. And now our mentor is also Benjamin Benan, who is, because we are the SeedStars portfolio company, he's our mentor, and it's very important because they have portfolio companies in 80 emerging markets. That opens up another huge opportunity for our platform. So this is the future of banking slide. And this is the way it is, yeah? Like big financial institutions, well-established, they sit on lots of resources that they either utilize well or not. Small ones have less sophisticated processes, but the way it now moves is creating this like shared platform where small or big financial institutions can use this outsourced platform to attain the goals that they want. In our case, to tap into the SME credit gap through the help of our smart cloud-based SME lending platform, which is like full cycle lending for the SMEs. Thank you. And one more slide. That's our awards and recognitions and our partners also. That is very important to mention. We have been featured on Voice of America, at Forbes, London Unbound. I have pitched at SME banking conferences in Kiev twice. And thank you for your attention.
Is it a pivot from the other company, from QuickCash, or?
So what we are trying to do is like to create the ecosystem around the scoring and underwriting, because we have already scored and underwritten 5,000 SMEs already. So we understood what is the demand. Yeah, it's not only scoring and underwriting that is demanded from the financial institutions, but also like a full cycle, like online onboarding, online origination, also like digital marketing, that they are very, very hard to really, move to the digitalized dashboard and use that, all the how to say, like add-ons well. And then also like the automated ledgers, that again, it takes cost and internal IT resources for all these financial institutions to move from the established, outdated technology to smart cloud-based ones, and that was the reason why we are creating like an ecosystem around the scoring and underwriting platform.
Is this a continuation of QuickCash with a more advanced model and a different name, or is it a separate business?
It is a separate business because, as I mentioned, the integrated models that we have under the SME banking platform can be used interchangeably. So either 4 of them, 3 of them, 2 of them. That is the cool thing in that platform, yeah? I mean, some might need all 4 of them, some might need just like scoring and underwriting, or just the online onboarding, and then the digital one, digital AI dashboard for the segmented outreach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, banks are notorious for having a lot of legacy products, and so you come in with something brand new like this. How much onboarding do you need? Does it take a month, 2 months, 3 months? How do you integrate this with some bank's existing software?
As I mentioned, this is cloud-based and it's lending as a service, so the integration doesn't take too much. That's kind of a plug-and-play system, yeah? So if they need, for example...
So since it's cloud-based, they're sort of making a decision that they don't need it integrated with their other systems.
No, they just choose whatever they need. They will never get integrated with anything that they don't need. I mean, if they need the scoring and underwriting only, they can use that model. If they need the online like origination, they will use that also, plus scoring if they want. Third one is also...
No, but I'm asking, they have... Yeah, go ahead.
The target customer are not the banks, are a small lending vehicles in a way, if I understood it correctly.
Yes, though we don't exclude the bank. Yeah.
They have nothing.
Oh, well, that's a
Yeah.
okay.
Though we don't
As I
exclude the
understood,
banks.
you are not going to the large banks.
No, not the JP Morgan.
Okay, sorry for interruption.
No,
but
that's
it's-
the right answer. So if it's a sort of a green field and they don't have
that's
anything,
right.
then fine.
Yeah, so it gives them the opportunity to tap into the SME credit gap that
Right.
otherwise was impossible for them because they needed lots of in-house IT
Right,
hardware,
right.
integration, installation, and many other things.
Got it. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, that's good. Thank you.
Marketing small business, banking business services to the SMEs.
Not SMEs. Our target clients are the financial institutions. So
okay.
financial institutions, they will be the ones who will be using. So the good analog gonna be Mambo, but Mambo is not SME focused. Yeah. So our niche is SME lending. So we are providing them with a lending platform for SMEs. We are providing them, meaning the financial institutions.
Yes, there's a secondary lending. There's a kind of community developed of secondary layer of small lenders.
Right.
In Georgia, it's well developed, and their claim is they don't have any.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
So what about the competitive landscape?
Yeah, competitive. So this lending as a service itself is a new model. As I mentioned, Encino and cloud banking and also Mambu are the major competitors. They are huge and they are big, but they don't have this niche that we chose. We are making it specifically customized for SME lending. And again, I mean, this is the landscape. It's not very saturated, one thing. And plus, in our case, we have like a proprietary algorithm for scoring and underwriting SMEs. So that is also an add-on. And plus, we will be creating the open API ecosystem, what I mentioned, meaning that SMEs who will be scored or on, who will be originated through our platform can also have additional advantages through us, being the MPOS, QR payments, and like all this stuff that can come through the open API ecosystem now, together with the platform. So this is like our vision.
So you are both, on one hand, you have like both QuickCash and you have this, and how do you? So you're the same team. How do you like kind of vision running these two businesses together? Does that work naturally together, or is this two different ways of thinking and operating, and would you have to have a separate team when you build this out?
Yeah, the team is mostly the same as you have seen. Though, of course, I mean, we will be onboarding many other specific niche advisors related with the, for example, we have the MVP for the automated ledger technology, but we need still, we need to define different products for SMEs, and that ledger should be customized for each and every SME lending product. So it means that team gonna increase, but if you are asking me about the legal structure, at this point, legal structure is separate.
Okay, two different companies.
At this point. Yeah.
Great.
What is the average size of the loan?
Average size of the loan, it depends on the financial institution. In case of the scoring and underwriting platform, like in that case, we can handle the small working capital loans up to 50,000 USD.
50,000.
Yeah, but
I think the same issue that you had in QuickCash, where you have interest, but you don't have enough cash to borrow to lend. Are you running into a similar situation here? Or?
We're not gonna be doing the on-balance sheet lending here. Oh, sorry. We're not gonna be doing the on-balance sheet lending. So that's why we're not gonna come across the same problem there. The reason why we started on-balance sheet lending was to validate our algorithm, because it was totally new and proprietary. And we managed to score and underwrite more than 5,000, and we provided loans more than 500,000. So it's something that you can easily talk with the financial institutions when you are just offering them the platform. Yeah, that's like a good validation that we have in our hands. And plus we have the skin in the game. We provided our own funding for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Great.
Thank you. Thanks.